You check your bank account. The number is lower than you expected. Again, you told yourself this month would be different. It never is. But here is what nobody is telling you: it is not your fault. Not really. Your brain is running software that is thousands of years old, and that ancient code is costing you money every single month. This is the story of why your mind was never built for wealth and what the science says you can actually do about it. Here's the question that should bother you: why do smart people stay broke? Capable people, hardworking people, people who know better, still stuck. For decades, economists had an answer: humans are rational. Give them the right information and they will make the right choice. Neat, clean, wrong? Then two researchers came along and blew that idea apart completely. Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky spent years studying how humans actually make decisions, not how they should, how they do. And what they found was deeply uncomfortable. Your brain does not optimize for wealth, it optimizes for survival, and those two goals are almost completely opposite. Here's what that looks like inside your head. Your brain runs on two systems. Kahneman called them System 1 and System 2. System 1 is fast, automatic, emotional. It makes decisions in milliseconds. It does not think, it reacts. System 2 is slow, deliberate, rational. It does math, it plans, it weighs consequences. The problem? System 1 runs almost everything because System 2 is expensive. It burns mental energy. So your brain defaults to the fast one constantly, including every single time you make a financial decision. And System 1 was not built for bank accounts, it was built for a world where the biggest threat was a predator in the grass, a world where the future meant tomorrow, not retirement, a world where if you found food, you ate it immediately because waiting meant someone else would take it. That instinct is still running in your head right now. Economists call it present bias. You overvalue what you can have right now versus what you could have later. Richard Thaler, Nobel Prize-winner in economics, proved this again and again. Give someone a choice between $100 today and $110 next week. Most people take the money now. Rationally, that is an insane decision. 10% in 7 days is an extraordinary return, but your brain does not feel it that way. The future feels abstract. The present feels real. This is why saving hurts. Every time you try to move money into savings, your brain experiences it as loss, and your brain hates loss far more than it loves gain. Kahneman and Tversky called this loss aversion. Losing $20 feels twice as painful as finding $20 feels good. Twice. Always. Think about what that does to your financial life. You hold a losing investment too long because selling makes the loss feel real. You avoid checking your balance because seeing the number hurts. You spend on something you do not need because not spending feels like punishment. Your brain is not trying to make you poor, it is trying to protect you from pain. But protection and wealth are not the same thing. And that gap is where your money disappears. So, what do you do with a brain that is wired against you? You stop fighting it and you start designing around it. Automate your savings so your System 1 brain never gets a vote. Remove one-click purchasing, so spending requires effort. Make the good choice the easy choice, and make the bad choice harder to reach. Your brain was built for a world that no longer exists, but it was also built to adapt. Tonight you will check your account again. The number will be what it is, but now you know something different. The problem was never discipline. The problem was never willpower. The problem was a brain running ancient software in a modern world. And now that you know that, you can finally start to rewrite it.